稍等我一下。第7章。
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
这是重建之后的教堂
We
吗？
must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
We shall start with the chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
所以现在汤姆要建造他梦想中的大教堂吗？
Look here first. If you were facing the cathedral with the front wall torn down, you would see it like this.
Interesting. What's that, coming out from above the entrance?
Do you recognize the aisles?
Of course, I've been in quite a few churches in my time.
Did you know then that their purpose is to support the nave?
Fascinating. I must say, you do know your craft, Master Builder.
That's the tower, of course.
I thought so, but why is it right above the nave? Shouldn't it be closer to the transept?
Oh, don't be fooled. The tower is, of course, farther back, but one can't show depth in a drawing.
Ah, of course. How high will it be?
How high would you like it to be?
Oh, I am not looking for another Tower of Babel.
给你选一个高度，他还不
Just
想
for
那个。
something modest yet awe-inspiring. Tell me more about the nave.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors, and buttresses. Now for that, we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and string.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly. Here, you can see the transept.
I noticed, yes. It is remarkable how much you can reveal with so few lines.
Thank you, Father.
你们有人看得懂设计图的吗？
The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
圣坛。
The chancel will have 4 bays.
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't
对啊，
that
这教堂
rather
看起来
small?
好小哦。
Oh, can you afford to build it bigger?
I have trouble affording it at all. Percy Hamley would support us with timber and stone, but how do we pay the workers? But only God knows if it will be enough.
只有上帝知道这些是否足
I don't
够。
suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
花费多少钱啊？
I know exactly how much this would cost. It would be no more than £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the
年度
priory.
收益，修道院
Here's
年度
the
收益
answer.
每年300磅。
£300 a year, and we spend every penny. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
太少了吧？
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave, looking at the wall. This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On top are the clear story windows. On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways, you can see the
是我
windows.
觉得
in the
这间很寒酸呢，我不知道你们怎么讲。
Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
没了。
Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery.
I can see you've put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering, how long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west.
8到10
That
年
might
哎，
take 8 years.
太难了吧？这太久
I
了。
wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. So,
哪有马上啊？
£200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
Milius, is there news of my brother?
No, unfortunately not. No one has seen or heard from him
我觉得我
since
真
the
是个
bishop
充
and
满
Percy
慈爱的
Hamley
人。
were here.
钱能解决问题不是问
Will
题
there be，
我也是
statues
这么觉得。
inside? Statues?
Oh. That's enough, children. It's time you went out and played. Prior,
Yes?
my first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his
你
piety.
看这段，有时候人们建造一座教堂，只是希望说上帝能够看见
Anything
他
I
们的付
designed
出
would。serve to protect Agnes's soul.
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer,
跟我第一天那时候讲的是差不多
most
的。
precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
你手上抱的也是我儿子啊，跟创世神话地洞比起来好很多。雇佣合同来看一下，本人格温内斯郡的菲利普代表金斯布里奇的修道院，任命呢汤姆为金里斯大教堂建造工程师的总建筑师。每年将提供200英镑，用来支付所有的材料费跟工匠酬劳。作为工作的报酬，汤姆跟他的家人将得到一个私人的住宅，以及享用修道院所有公共用餐的权利。修道院的财务状况呢，可能会导致合同的内容变更，并且额外支付未来预期的费用，以及补偿总营造师的工作。签字叭叭叭叭叭。其实那个年代大概就是那种国王会有税收。然后教堂也会有税收，就是其实我也不知道为什么，因为那边他们那时候年代就是信奉宗教，所以他们税有分，就是会有分国王收一份，然后跟主教这边也会收一份这样，所以他们的收入不是说什么 那个虔诚经，人家应该叫虔诚经吗？虔诚经这个东西在那个年代大家都很困苦的时候，其实是不太有的，但是也会有那种比较有钱的那种，像刚刚那种伯爵啊，可能会给他们一点钱这样子。那像那种没钱的，其实主要的钱是来自于税收，对，主要是来自于税收。好，我们现在换回杰克了。我做对了吗？
Jack, do me a favor and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad.
哎，这个在偷听哎。
Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
There he is! Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell. Make the prior proud!
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
Where have I seen that woman before?
哇，这个女的又在讲，这个男的又在讲了。保罗在哪嘞？先看他好了。
Hey.
What are you doing?
I'm supervising. Tom asked me to. We see eye to eye now, you know. He asks me things and I can say yes or no.
Huh.
Hey, did you tell him that I had trouble with him?
摇头，不承认。
Right. I have to carve up some steaks later. If you want, you can help me. Or you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing all day. It's your call. What have you got there?
It's sage. It's good for your teeth and breath, if you chew it.
Really? Your mother taught you that?
他为什么那么轻蔑的说？太难受了吧？我只想跟他分
Off
享。
you go, Jack. Don't let old Paul wait. He's at the
哦，
bridge.
桥那边。
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remigius says, your mother is a saint. Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here? A bell without a cathedral. Your father said
一个没有教堂的钟。
ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Excuse me.
阿莲娜，哎，公主小姐。
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have two fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherberg.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
You know Philip too?
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
哇，那个飞利浦他拯救了好多人哦，他连这个女生也拯救了。
Don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
我觉得这个画风其实蛮漂亮的，如果它是早晨的话，就是水墨画、那个水彩画那种感觉。
Shall we go after them?
坏人，黑衣人。
No.
有，就是他，威廉强奸妇女仔。
哈！好！
阿莲娜遭受危险了吗？这个神父感觉超会怨恨我的。神父，你在火中看见了罪恶的恶魔吗
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
你对建筑费用做出乐观的估计，用新大桥教堂的弧形选择天堂的图画。你很久没有听到法兰西斯的消息。阿莲娜夫人，她为什么想要跟菲利普谈话呢？沃尔伦主教开始策划谋反，金斯布里奇，真的假的？完成了第一章 ，OK， 拍拍手，拍。我们还是可以再玩一章哎，再玩一个章节。
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth, find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge? The Pillars of the Earth, Sowing the Wind.